There has to be a breakthrough soon. Iraq cannot continue indefinitely like this. They have set up the banking system for international transactions. Everything is actually in place to do business with the rest of the world. The only question is when, not if, will they complete the currency reform as planned. I know redemption centers received additional USTN currency. They've received additional shrink-wrap bundles of our new USTN currency in addition to what they already had. I can tell you why I think that is because, remember, I told you guys, they don't want us to take more than $500 in our new cash, our new USTN folding money. Well, they just upped that a couple of days ago too. We don't want you to take more than $3,000 in cash that would come out of our total at the time of our appointment, cashing or exchanging our currencies. When you go to an American bank, where is the American bank going to send a dinar to? Back to the CBI? Where? To our Federal Reserves. Within a year it may double or triple. Can you imagine the power Trump is going to have? Despite Iranian denial, a delegation from Washington will arrive in Baghdad soon to begin negotiations with Tehran. Urgent, quote. Former House of Representatives Rapporteur, Mohammed Othman al-Khalidi, revealed today, Friday, February 21, 2025, the imminent arrival of a high-ranking American delegation to begin the first steps of indirect negotiations with Iran. He pointed out that, what matters to us as Iraqis in these negotiations is that Baghdad is not an arena for conflicts and tensions, and that we be a party that enhances security and stability. I got that redemption center leaders are to have received an email that would tell them whether or not they should go into the redemption centers. Saturday morning. What is the timing for us? We have one source so far that is confirming that we will get notified Saturday and exchange starting Monday of this coming week. I don't have it confirmed from any of our normal, regular sources. They're all saying it's close. Looks pretty good for us to get notifications on Saturday and start on Monday. We shall see. We do know for a fact that the Iraqi Parliament Speaker of the House is in Washington, D.C. and meeting with the Iraqi division and the U.S. Department of State. Is it RV related? We don't know. Al Rafadain Bank has made a historic move, unveiling the first issuance of national bonds worth a staggering 2 trillion Iraqi dinars or $1.5 billion. This groundbreaking initiative, launched under the directives of the Ministry of Finance and the Central Bank of Iraq, signals a bold step towards economic stability. These bonds come in two distinct categories. The first category, valued at 500,000 Iraqi dinars, offers a 6% annual interest rate payable every 6 months with a maturity period of 2 years. The second, 1 million Iraqi dinars, delivers 0.7% annually. Maturity of 4 years. These bonds are available not only to banks but also to the general public. This initiative marks a new chapter in Iraq's economic landscape, the first of its kind in the region and Iraq as a whole. Inauguration of an international financial and commercial center in Sulaymaniyah. Kurds leader Barzani just came on the TV. He said he is expecting the oil to resume flowing from Turkey next month, ending a 2-year drought. Things are moving very quickly. The CBI site is having many issues. Looks like it's going through a major upgrade. Are they getting ready for something? I have a very hard time believing they are so worried about counterfeiting of the new Iraqi dinar. De Leroux designs and creates the most sophisticated tamper-proof currency in the world. Counterfeiting is nearly impossible. The equipment needed to make a believable counterfeit dinar is astronomical if it could be obtained at all. These stories don't hold water. The parallel market parity story and the corruption story are equally illogical, if not ridiculous, and the counterfeiting story is absurd. How do you get any better than the best in the world? Just doesn't make sense. They are still stalling, and the reason seems to be the cross-border payment training. Member of Parliamentary Finance, the failure of the 2025 budget tables to reach Parliament is hindering the work of spending, quote. Member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, Jamal Khojar, confirmed that the 2025 budget schedules have not yet reached Parliament. member of the Parliamentary Oil and Gas Committee, Ali Sadoun, confirmed today, Saturday, that the Kurdistan region categorically opposes the export of oil through the national company SOMO, thus bypassing the amendment approved by the Council of Representatives in the budget law. Sadoun said in a statement to Al-Maluma agency that the Kurdistan region has not yet adhered to the decision of the Council of Representatives to export oil through the national marketing company, SOMO, and confirms its continuation of exporting oil independently through private companies. He pointed out that several meetings were held between the Ministry of Oil and officials of the Kurdistan region in the past days, but the regional government still refuses to abide by the decision so far. He added that this position is a departure from the legal framework approved by the Council of Representatives, which may spark broad discussions about the future of oil exports from the region and its management mechanisms, calling on the government to adopt a firm and effective position during the coming period to settle this file once and for all. It is noteworthy that the House of Representatives had previously approved Article 12, Second, C, which stipulates the export of oil from the Kurdistan region through the national SOMO company. The Iraqi Ministry of Oil announced, on Saturday, the completion of procedures to resume the export of oil produced in the Kurdistan region, calling on the regional authorities to hand over the quantities produced from the operating fields to the oil marketing company. The ministry confirmed in a statement received by Shafaq news agency, completing the procedures for resuming the export of oil produced in the Kurdistan region through the port of Ceyhan in accordance with the mechanisms drawn up in the budget law and its amendment and within the production ceiling specified for Iraq in OPEC. The Ministry of Oil demanded that the regional authorities hand over the quantities produced from the operating fields to the oil marketing company to begin exporting through the Iraqi-Turkish pipeline and the port of Ceyhan in accordance with the contracts signed with the nominated companies. Earlier today, the Iraqi Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs advisor, Farhad Al-Aldan, denied media reports claiming that the United States had threatened to impose sanctions on Iraq if oil exports from the Kurdistan region were not resumed. Reuters revealed yesterday, Friday, details of American pressure exerted by the administration of President Donald Trump on the Iraqi government, in order to expedite the resumption of the export of oil from the Kurdistan region via the Turkish Ceyhan pipeline, or face economic sanctions as is happening with Iran. The agency quoted 8 sources in Baghdad, Washington and Erbil, who have direct knowledge of the issue, as saying that increasing pressure from the new U.S. administration was a major driver behind the Iraqi oil minister's announcement last Monday that exports from the region would resume next week.